Hello once again to another game of Age of Empires 4. It's another ranked game of mine on Prairy this time. It's French versus HRE and I'm playing HRE. Wow, interesting relic spawns. He started with a village and then a scout. That's interesting. I think that was a mistake. Wow, he gets so many sheeps. Second scouts starts to run. He already has 6 sheep. I have 1. I have 5. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't think I would have killed the scout if I rallied the units in with 7 shots more. At 2 times 7 shots more. Maybe would been enough. I'm not sure. So he goes for fast feudal age? Looks like it. Well, I'm going for fast castle age. That makes sense because French wants to do feudal age knights. I personally want to go castle age knights. Because if you hit a decent HRE timing, what I probably won't, because I suck, you more or less can get castle age at the time that the French player has. The French player can contest your castle age, and if you get half the amount of knights, or even if you get a good, okay amount of knights out, that's more than enough. Because your knights are so much stronger than French knights. Goes in the woodland instead. Okay, now he was the lumber camp. Makes sense. Because he doesn't go mill or wheelbarrow start, so he has way too much lumber and started way too early on gold because he has now 300 gold. That's why if you want to... Why he has 4 villagers on gold? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I thought he wants to use these 4 to build the... What the fuck? He's aging up his 5 and 4, okay. That's such a bad build order. He more or less lost the game in the first 5 minutes. Although, he didn't lose it, but if I would be a good HRE player and had an actual build order, or would he be an actual good French player and had a build order, the game would look a lot different, I would say. He should be, with the build, he should be now feudal age. Yeah, okay, he built a second scout, so maybe in 20 seconds, but he's 20 seconds too later, something like that. If not even more. Yeah, it's more like 40 seconds too late, holy shit. How you fuck up the basic build by 40 seconds? You put 8 guys on food, send 2 guys on gold, build the mining camp afterwards, then you send a few guys to wood, and you hit a clean feudal age. It's not that complicated. Okay. Other with HRE you can't do that because you have 100 gold less and you have the prelate instead of that, so you get a lot more food in the early game and you need more guys on gold and it's a little bit weird everything. Also, because I don't really care about feudal age at all, I'm going Mindwreck Palace. And because I don't like Aachen on this map at all. Doesn't give you a good wood line. Yeah, will only give you one resources each. Here I would have two and could have gone for fast second could have gone for fast 2TC build, but that's really bad. So his first knight is out at 438. 538. I'm pretty sure I have builds where I can hit with my first knight at 4 minutes. Or 420. Holy shit. Why so many guys on wood also? What's he doing? Also no blacksmith. Where's the blacksmith? Dude, you have 200 wood. Why? Where's the blacksmith? It's +3 +1 upgrade, so your knight's actually too short. Okay, would have mattered because he didn't get the charge off, but would be 30 HP now. But yeah, if he would have gotten the charge off, the villager would be dead with +1 upgrade probably. More pretty sure. Now he took a lot of damage on his knights for more or less nothing. A little bit of idle time. More damage on his knight. Tower switches aggro, I'm stupid, I didn't switch it back. Also I should focus the scout because that's the more scary unit. That's a nice raid, he kills one villager. That's a nice play, but 2 villager, 3 villager, oh 2 villager. Bad focus. Three villagers. 4 villagers. And didn't lose a unit until now, but so was nice play from him. Oh, 16 HP. 5 villager. Should have checked the HP here. So I didn't suicide my scout, I thought it was on 2 HP or something like that. So not very good, he gets Iron Undermesh. That's okay because of the towers and jewelry. Yeah, okay, he has 3 more or less, 4 more or less dead knights, that's okay. Maybe a second stable. No? He wants an archer range? Why? So he killed 5 villagers now. What gives him a 8 villager lead? Because he's French. And I have my Ragnar's Cathedral up soon. My prelate's going for the 2 relics I have vision of. I also have vision of this relic. These 2 I never scouted. And I'm going into night production. 7 villagers, wow. My retreat time is so bad. And wrong focus again. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I should probably be on 3 villagers only. Also, I should be on non-village. Oh, I killed the knight at least. So he killed some villagers, but I killed a scout and a knight. Yeah, looks like that. And he has an archer. Wow. Yeah, you don't win this fight. Sadly, I didn't kill the knight, but yeah, he also didn't kill my knight, and yeah, his knights can heal, my knights can heal faster because of pellets, so suck it. Getting 2 relics, that's already 160, 320 gold income, so that's more or less 12 villages on gold. So I'm actually ahead in income at the moment. So not really, I have a little bit less food income, especially because I don't have buffs and pellets at the moment. Less wood income. And my army is lots, also 2 knights versus 7 knights. That's also not that good. If I had good focus in the beginning of the game, it could be much better. Okay, that's another knight dead. That's really good for me. And another knight dead for me. So I killed 1100 value and he killed nothing at the moment. Also he killed 420 and that was 7 villagers, that's around 350 in the scout, so he's killed 7 villagers in the scout. Yeah, that's a lot of potential resources I lost because of the scout, because of the 7 villagers, so that hurts a lot in my income, but okay, it doesn't kill anything, that's good. Sadly didn't kill one of the knights, but yeah. Still have a really good army value, and I got the upgrade, so they have +4 melee armor, +3 ranged armor, +6 attack at the moment. So, and they have more HP, he gets guild hall, and gets ranged damage upgrade, it's interesting. 16 villager lead to 2 relics, so he's in eco now ahead. But it isn't that bad because he has 7 knights, I have 6 knights at the moment, so I'm really stable for that. And he goes for a spearman. Why he goes for spearman, I don't understand that. Spearmen suck. They really suck. That's really bad macro of me. Should put this one back. Yeah, too late. This one also dies. Yeah. That was really, really bad. So I kill at least a knight. And survive. So I should have killed the knight and lost no unit. Yeah. In theory. But yeah, theory is sadly not always practice. This not also dies because I'm bad. That's not also, yeah. So I lost now 4 knights unnecessary. 3 at least. 1 was okay that I lose, I think the other 3 not really. And I got relic number 3. He gets now also pellets and probably, yeah, gets these 2 relics. I'm 50 villagers now behind. He still is on sheep. That's fascinating. I have a lot of guys on wood. And a lot of guys on gold. Very interesting. He has 6 spearmen, 6 knights, and 1 abletier, and that's the point I was going to go for. Why go spearmen if you have abletier? They deal with every unit of HRE besides horsemen really well. But yeah, even with abletier trade with everything besides horsemen, amazing, and siege. On this map, siege is expensive as shit because you don't really have the wood. So, and the spearman, the problem with the spearman is, first of all, it costs wood, and wood is a scarce resource, while gold is relatively easy to access on this map. So the ability, gold and food with ability is more cost efficient, or is cheaper on this map compared to most other maps. But while the ability is actually really good, also the ability is probably best castle age unit in the game. At least one of the best ranged units in the game in Castle Age. And it's ranged, so you actually can snipe stuff like Landsknechte. Because, yeah, spearmen, they don't deal good with Landsknechte, holy shit. And do I notice it? Nope. And I also lose a knight. At least I'm also waiting him at his space a little bit. That's good. So he kills a lot of villagers. I also now killed a few of his villagers. I have still a 4 relic lead when if I see it right because of the Aachen Chapel. And yes, now I more or less catch only 9 villagers behind I killed now. To be fair, I'm 24 villagers. Oh yeah, he also kills all these villagers. That's just really bad of me. I don't know why I didn't. Why. To be fair, at this position I also can't save them really, so that was just stupid and greedy. Should have gone for the berries. Stupid shit happens, but my value trading is so much higher at the moment that I'm fine. Also, I have a 4k army, here's only a 1.86k value army. So yeah, we have 8 villagers to 49. So not the best position for me. I also have probably no guys on food more or less. Yeah, now I have 2 guys on farms. 6 guys on gold. At least I have a market to buy food. And yeah, I have 2 relics, so that's 300, 460 gold income. So yeah, that's 300 gold income more than he has from the alone from the relics. Oh, I lost the knight. Sad. Lose a second knight. Pull the spearman back so I can kill his army up here. That's the other problem with spearmen, they just get kited by knights if you do it correctly. And you look at your units and don't just run them in. And he's defensive. Ah, he goes for the deer back here, but not very efficient. Okay, I also got most of the food here, what's really good. So that's the last deer patch on the map, and this one, and 2 boars. I don't know why he didn't go for the boar. I also should have gone for the boar. Okay, he knows, yeah, here are the villagers. I'm on 12 villagers to 52. Have of course a lot less income. But because I'm more or less permanent buying food with my gold to produce more knights. And besides of this knight, I lose relatively low numbers of knights. And yeah, that's absolutely kills his spearman mess. Yeah. And he lost this fight, and here he loses his army, and now he has 540 army value and have 4k. Good thing he has 42 more villagers. Maybe he shouldn't have attacked here. I have no idea why he attacked, but if he thinks it was worth it, I don't complain. Stayed a little bit too long, lost a knight again for more or less nothing. This knight also dies, but yeah. Overall, that was okay for me. I also killed 35 villagers now, so I'm only 28 villagers behind at the moment. Something I can live with. More or less, I 1 to 2 outtraded his army. That's so sick. And that's why you can't lose knights as French, because if you lose your army, you're dead. And you of course can't go for more knights. I don't know why he goes for more knights, because his knights are really, really bad, and he doesn't even have candle saddles, so if you lose your knight mass on French, you have one option. That's Horseman Abletier. Horseman Abletier is, by the way, the best combo in Castle Age in the game, probably. Also, the guild hall is, in my opinion, in most situations wrong, besides maybe team games and some certain situations, but most of the time the guild hall is not really good. Now I took the sacred side, so that's another 100 gold per minute more. And I go for the monastery. Oh yeah, spearman. 5k army value to 1.28, wow. Here's another knight! Wow, that's so sick, my friend. And your knight is an absolute joke compared to mine. Don't I have... I have to upgrade. Oh, at the moment they're unbuffed. Und yeah, no, I sneaked the 2 relics. Landsknechte move up again. He kills maybe a knight, no, he not even that. Landsknechte kills also spearmen. All spearmen dead. The knight also dead. And yeah. Still double my villager count more or less, but to be fair, 43 villagers to 23 versus 5 relics HRE. At the moment I have a better eco. Yeah, I have more or less the same food income. Okay, I have a less wood income. Maybe because he's switching hard on farms. But the big, yeah, that's the big difference. I kept my knights alive, he didn't. So I win. And he still hasn't. Okay, he also could have gone for, if he played a defensive with his knights, got ability mass up. I don't think maybe I could have gotten for 3, 4, 5 barracks, mass-produced Landsknecht, and hoped I could run him over. With mass Landsknechte, they are relatively cheap in food and relatively gold efficient, so mass Landsknechte would be for sure is an option versus French, because Landsknechte also are relatively good versus ability. They're not great, but they are relatively decent against it. Do I see that? Do I see that? Oh, he sees that. Very nice reaction. Tries to catch my army. I see it now, and okay, I fuck off. Got no other 3 sacred sites. That means 300 gold. Also extra gold income. Oh, he's repairing his guild hall. Smart. Damaging a little bit his knights. Yeah, they heal, but mine also heals, so... And mine feel faster, so that's a positive trait, more or less always. To be fair, mine he doesn't heal at all if I'm not near the pallet, but here are my pallets. They are for Landsknechte. Oh, he forgot his knights. Stupid mistake. Because that's a lot of resources gone. And he can't really afford it because he's only 18 villagers ahead now, and 18 villagers versus 3 sacred sites and 10 relics. That's 800 gold from relics, so 1.1k gold income. Yeah, alone from that. Yeah, attack the building. That's always smart. He kills probably the knight, not even. That's not nice, yeah. +1 armor buff, +2 attack, +4, 50% more damage, that's so huge. And +1 range, that's also a few villagers that again. Oh, he has feudal edge horsemen, huge. The ability also die now. Also, I think he would have been in a good position with the villager lead in the beginning raiding if he went either mass ability with a few horsemen or mass ability with a few knights to raid, but he didn't do that. He suicided all his knights. What means over the long term I win. Because HRE is broken. And French is really good, but he has no idea he played it wrong. That hurts. Yeah. Military count. And that's knights. That's more or less only knights, a few prelates, and Landsknechte, while he is at this point mostly on spears. And that's the reason why he lost. And it's the same. He spent his resources okay, I have to say. To be fair, I was starving on resources, so I spent them, of course, much better. My food, bought food, bought food, bought food. I think every spike will sign up on here, onwards from here is buying food, more or less. Wood count, yeah, didn't really mind wood. Stone count for the keeps. Good coal count, and yeah, buying a lot of food means your gold count is also really low normally. Let's look at the score. Yeah, he got qualified because I lost all the villagers. Got ahead because of castle age, dropped below, got ahead, his castle age got ahead again. Looks relatively similar until this point. Military. Yeah. I would say that was a planning reason, and yeah, his economy was of course better. I killed 164 units and he killed 75. How many villagers did I lose? Uh, 52 or 42 or something like that? 42 villagers, yeah. I lost 42 villagers, 25 knights, 7 Landsknechte, 1 prelate, 1 scout. 25 knights is a lot. He lost 39 knights, 19 arbaletier, 59 spearmen, 2 archers, 2 scouts, 2 prelates, 2 men-at-arms, 1 horseman, and 38 villagers. He only produced 60 more villagers than I did. Wow. So he lost 15 more knights than I did. And the ability and the... Holy shit, he traded so bad. Yeah, economy. He had only 3k more food. Okay, fascinating. Why is his food? Oh yeah, he went on berries and stuff like that, while I'm HRE with better villagers and was on mostly on deer, so faster food gathering. Also denied him his food, so maybe it was even okay trade. Probably not. Losing 20 villagers for a little bit food on deer is definitely not worth. Don't try that at home. Wood, yeah, of course, he mined a lot of wood, so more or less triple. I got more stone because he didn't mine any stone, what I think is a big mistake with French, because you actually want 1 keep at least for your production to be around to, I don't know, give you 25% cheaper units, 25% cheaper ability and knights. He maybe could have done something. For especially the ability, the knights, he should never go for knights. Horseman would be okay. In the position he was. If you don't have the I would say it's this way. If your castle age as French at any time and your knight counter is below 10, you only build knights to wait, or for the in Imperial Age. Castle Age you keep on horseman ability, then it's cheaper, you can mass it easier, and it's way stronger than the knights. Yeah, they don't have the raiding they're not as good as raiding, but if you want to raid, you just can build 2 knights, send them to raid or something like that. So, but your army should be mostly horseman ability and maybe siege, especially with this HRE. 454 to H2. That's horrible. That's absolute horrible. Should be 420 worst case. I think you can hit 4 minutes with 410 with... At this time his knight should be out already. His knight should be at this time more or less in my base. With the ability try to do so. Yeah, that was awful. The start time, to be fair, my start wasn't that good either, but and to be fair, he made it work because I got from Naked Castle Edge with a mining camp to get the emplacements, what was just stupid, and the woodland was not hard to look, but yeah, it was nicely played from him. The waiting time to H3, yeah, performance difference. And that was, if you look at the timeline, I didn't wait that much better, but his units gone down while my unit got up, and if I go for a greedy castle age and he has units, that shouldn't happen. To be fair, that always happens with French versus HRE if you go for mass knights. HE just goes fast castle age, produces more knights and wins. Yay. What I think French should do in the game matchup is produce 2-3 knights, go fast castle age, contest the monasteries, harass the the HE player with the knights, and then probably go mass ability because yeah, HE can't really deal with mass ability, especially not on a map like that where they can't really go for siege units. Yeah, they can go for mass Landsknecht, but if you split your units up in far enough, even mass Landsknecht, as if you get split formation, I think Landsknecht aren't even that good, but yeah, Landsknecht and Horsemen are good against ability, but the rest is meh. Technology. Time to H2, he was faster. Time to H3, I was faster. We probably both had around 88%. 23 recharge counts, that's huge. To 9. Probably a mistake he also did. With the spearman, he had to take. What? That's 2. So he got the French upgrade to Castle Age. He got the 2 spearman upgrades. So long 3 upgrades that were absolutely worthless. The knight upgrade is okay, but the spearman upgrade is nah. While I more or less did +2/+2 armor on my knights, +1, +50 more attack, +1/+1 on my knights with pellets, or for my units with pellets, +2 attack, +2 melee armor. Did I even go ranged armor? I don't know. I don't think so. So yeah, I was really low on the upgrades. I don't even think I had wheelbarrow or anything like that. Wheelbarrow would be good on the map, but for what? If you don't have any villagers, you don't need eco upgrades. 5 relics, yeah, 2 relics, villager high, 45 to 63. My villager were less idle because I didn't move them, so that's probably a bad thing. Average units lifespan, 812 to 655, while I was losing really fastly units on villagers. So I won versus a guy by trading alone, I have the feeling. Not very happy with my games at the moment. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but yeah. Oh, he mostly plays French and Delhi, but at the moment he plays Abbasid mostly. If he plays mostly French, why his French build is so horrible. I'm confused. And his diamond. Okay. So yeah, no, he should. My tips for him would be get a basic build order for Feudal Age that's actually works and is good. Next thing would be don't focus on knights. To be fair, I see that with Conqueror players as well. They just think, oh yeah, French knights, they're so good. Yeah, they're really good. But the problem is if you lose too many and you don't have the mass, you can't mass them because French knight alone is absolutely shit in after 6 minutes or 7. And they're expensive, is really expensive. And yeah, you can go with Royal Institute for the best knight in Castle Age as French. In theory, with the keep around it, yeah, they are the highest cost efficient unit in the game. The problem is they still lose versus a fucking Castle Age Holy Roman Empire Knight. Because the Holy Roman Empire Knight has, also, is the French Knight charges and has all the upgrades the French Knight wins in theory. The problem is Holy Roman Empire, first of all you put 2-3 bullets behind that, then they can heal against the damage of French units relatively fine. The 15% damage buff means they have, what was it, +6 attack from that, or +4? So that's 6 attack less, but they have +3 armor, so that's +7, so my knights deal 7 more damage than his knights do. If both are uncharged, if French, oh, okay, he didn't even get the upgrade, so mine always did 4 damage more, even if they charge. If they didn't, it was 7 more. And they have what? 35% more HP. That's around 70 more HP, 80 more, yes, let's say 75 to 80 more HP. 80, I think it's relatively close. 7 attack defense at 80 HP, or let's say 77 because that's easier. It's 11 attacks. I don't know. I don't. 7 attacks, 35 damage. Yeah, so they might trade okay with royal bloodlines in feudal age. But if the with the HRE prelates seal behind that, they know. So yeah, they can still have the best knights, but my risk is if you can build abilities here that do everything better, and yeah, of course, Royal Institute because 25% attack speed on ability is really good. 35% more HP on horsemen and knights is really good. And the upgrades are cheaper, what's also really good. So yeah. That's the basics more or less, and I hope you have a great day and see you guys. Bye.